Manchester City is on fire. Last season, they achieved the unprecedented feat of winning 3 major trophies, and they have retained their formidable strengths to defend their treble. Over the past decade, the Citizens have gone from being a struggling team to become a European champion. But how did the Citizens become so good? What's the magic behind their success? Some of you might argue that Manchester City owes its success to the oil money from Abu Dhabi, but that is not the whole story. Manchester City is not even the richest football club in the world. Other clubs, such as Manchester United, have spent more money than City, but they have failed to match the achievements of City in the last 7 years. Here are the top reasons why Manchester City is the best Premier League team of this generation. In recent years, Manchester City has emerged as a dominant force in English and European football. Manchester City's success in the recent years has been remarkable, with the club winning 7 Premier League titles, 2 FA Cups, and 6 League Cups, and a Champions League title in just 7 years. This kind of performance is described as total dominance. This period of dominance has been overseen by a Spanish manager, Pep Guardiola, who has instilled a style of play that is both attractive and effective. The Spaniard has instilled a winning mentality at City. He has also created a team that plays attractive football and is difficult to beat. Right now, Manchester City is considered not only a good football club, but also a symbol of excellence. To understand why Manchester City is so good, it is crucial to dig into the club's rich history. Founded in 1880 as St. Mark's, West Gordon, the club eventually became Manchester City in 1894. Throughout its history, Man City has experienced both highs and lows, including relegations to lower divisions and periods of financial instability. However, the club's ability to bounce back from struggles has defined its character. Manchester City entered the 21st century as a club that had not won any major trophy since 1976. They had suffered relegation to the 3rd tier of English football in 1998 and had to endure a dramatic playoff final victory over Gillingham to return to the 2nd tier in 1999. They then achieved promotion to the Premier League in 2000, but were relegated again in 2001. They bounced back to the top flight in 2002 and established themselves as a mid-table team for the next few years. However, everything changed in 2008 when the club was bought by the Abu Dhabi United Group led by Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The new owners invested heavily in the squad, bringing in world-class players such as Robinho, Carlos Tevez, David Silva, Sergio Aguero, Yaya Toure, and Mario Balotelli. They also appointed Roberto Mancini as their manager in 2009, replacing Mark Hughes. The first sign of success came in 2011, when Manchester City ended their 35-year trophy drought by winning the FA Cup after beating Stoke City 1-0 in the final. They also qualified for the UEFA Cup Champions League for the first time in their history. The following season, they achieved their greatest feat yet, winning the Premier League title for the first time in 44 years, on the final day of the season with a dramatic stoppage time goal by Aguero against Queen's Park Rangers.
Balotelli, Aguero!
The scenes of jubilation at the Etihad Stadium were unforgettable, and until now, United fans remember that day like yesterday. But that was just the beginning of a successful journey, because in 2016, Pep Guardiola joined Manchester City after 3 successful seasons at Bayern Munich, where he won 3 Bundesliga titles and 2 domestic doubles. He inherited a squad that had won 2 Premier League titles in 2012 and 2014 under Roberto Mancini and Manuel Pellegrini, but had failed to make an impact in the Champions League. Guardiola's first season at City was a learning curve, as he finished 3rd in the league and kicked out of the Champions League in the round of 16. However, he also showed glimpses of his potential as he won his first trophy with the club, the League Cup, in the 2017-18 season after beating Arsenal 3-0 in the final. The following season, Guardiola's vision came to fruition as he led City to a historic Premier League title, breaking several records along the way. City became the first team to attain 100 points in a single season, as well as scoring 106 goals, the most goals in a single season, also winning the most games in the single season. City won 32 games out of 38 league games and had the biggest winning margin of 19 points in Premier League history. Guardiola continued to dominate English football in the next 2 seasons, winning back-to-back Premier League titles in 2018 and 2019, as well as completing an unprecedented domestic treble in 2019. He became the first manager to win both the League Cup and the FA Cup in the same season, as well as winning 4 consecutive League Cups in 2019. He was named the Premier League Manager of the Season again in 2019, as well as winning the FIFA Best Men's Coach Award that year. However, despite his domestic dominance, Guardiola faced criticism for his inability to win the Champions League with City. He had won the competition twice with Barcelona in 2009 and 2011, but had not reached the final since then. He suffered 3 consecutive quarter-final exits with City at the hands of Monaco, Liverpool, and Tottenham Hotspur from 2017 to 2019. In 2021, Pep Guardiola finally reached his first Champions League final with City, but he was defeated by Chelsea in a 1-0 defeat. Guardiola did not give up on his European dream. He returned to the Champions League final in 2023, this time facing Inter Milan. City's journey to the Champions League final began in the group stages, where they were drawn. City won 4 of their 6 group matches, scoring 14 goals and conceding just 2 goals. In the knockout stage, City faced some of the toughest opponents in European football. In the round of 16, they defeated RB Leipzig 8-1 on aggregate. In the quarterfinals, they overcame Bayern Munich 4-1 on aggregate. And in the semifinals, they defeated Real Madrid 5-1 on aggregate to reach the finals. In the final, City faced the Italian side Inter Milan. It was a close match, but City ultimately won 1-0 thanks to a goal from Rodri in the 68th minute. Pep finally broke the curse and lifted the first Champions League trophy with City and completed his treble. He also added the UEFA Super Cup to his collection later that year. And at the time of making this video, City is still unplayable. With the signing of Erling Haaland and the combination of Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, and Bernardo Silva, Manchester City has become the ultimate force expendables. What do you think about Manchester City's future with Pep Guardiola? Do you think that City will surpass its rivals soon? Give us your opinion in the comments section below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.